So right now we're in Rancho Cucamonga near LA, and we're supercharging the Tesla right now. Last night we drove from San Diego, where my school is, and we're going to be heading up 395, which kind of goes on the east side of the Sierras, to get back home. So it should be a fun road trip. We're taking like 4 days and just taking our time, seeing the views, and it might snow on us. We're planning on going skiing, so yeah, hopefully it's a fun time. From Rancho Cucamonga, we headed up Interstate 15 through the desert. Okay, so right now we are a couple miles outside of Inyokern, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, that's our next supercharging stop. We're stopping there, and then we're heading up to Lone Pine. As you can see, the mountains are starting to form, and they should be getting a lot bigger as we get close to Lone Pine because of Mount Whitney's right by there. After Inyokern, we visited the nearby Fossil Falls before heading on to Lone Pine. Nice. Okay, so we just made it to Lone Pine, which is known pretty universally for its terrible views. I'm obviously kidding, it's beautiful here, look at this. But anyway, I thought I would whip the drone out and try and get some shots of the mountains and stuff before we go to dinner, so yeah.
Away, you devil, set me free. Take the darkness when you leave. Let my wounds heal. Now I'm sober, eyes are open wide. Leaving with no regret, I try to forget the reason I cried.
The next morning, we woke up to gorgeous views of the mountains from our hotel. Alright, so we just checked out of our room in Lone Pine. So right now we're going to Alabama Hills, which is supposed to be nearby. We're headed there now, gonna check that out, and then after that we're gonna be driving about an hour and a half to Mammoth Lakes, which is our destination for tonight. We're hoping to go skiing at Mammoth tomorrow, but it actually looks like it's gonna be snowing tonight, which is insane because it's mid-May and it's hot out here. But anyway, super excited for that. Should be some great views.
I don't know what it means. Nothing's what it seems, but I feel gravity is holding me down. It's there for all to see, through dirt and through debris. Everyone is leaving this forsaken town. I've lost the scenery, my mind's machinery. Seems like Hollywood is starting to catch fire. Under a starlit sky, I see you and I.
Alright, so I'm just about to the famous arch in Alabama Hills, and I think if I get the right frame, I'm going to be able to see Mount Whitney directly behind the arch. So that's what I'm going to try and do right now. Try and get some cool pictures, maybe a video, and yeah.
The soil and the dust are trailing behind my boots. Blown by the wind, showed me a piece of my past. The soil and the dust is where we go. 6 feet under, whatever your uniform says. The smell of the dust is sticking onto my clothes. Burns my throat, sends shivers down my spine. The smell of the dust makes us just the same.
Since the views of the mountains were fantastic, we decided to drive 12 miles up to the Whitney portal.
Just a bullet away. No pride.
So we're just charging our car right now, and we thought we'd stop in this film museum that was like right next to it, and it turns out there's been like over 400 films shot in Lone Pine, which is pretty crazy. So yeah, check out this museum. It's really awesome actually. We then made our way towards Mammoth Lakes, stopping in Bishop along the way. The elevation started to get higher and the temperatures dropped. So we just made it to Convict Lake to look at the views, and it's beautiful, but it's really windy, cold, and it just started snowing on us. So we're about three miles from Mammoth. So yeah, look at the view. To Mammoth Lakes, and I don't know if you can see this white stuff behind me. That's snow, and it's currently May 18th in California. I'm a little confused right now. So it's like 6 o'clock right now, and it's still snowing outside, but hopefully the winds die down a bit so we can actually ski tomorrow, because I've never skied here at Mammoth. This is the coolest bed. I got my bed right here. If you open the door, it's snowing out there. Feels like I'm outside basically, just insane. So it's about 10 o'clock at night and the snow is just starting to stick. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning. Hopefully a lot of snow. Oh my god.
I just wanna know that it tastes what a waste, what a waste, what a waste.
Overnight, we were lucky enough to receive several inches of snow, so we packed everything and headed up to the ski area.
I just wanna stay like this, always, always.
It's sunny, snowing, May, powder. Can't get better than this. Although the sun didn't last much longer, the conditions were phenomenal. It is absolutely freezing out here. Don't have a balaclava, so kind of freezing up out here, but totally worth it. The power turns in here. Just wait. Just look. Look. My face is currently pretty frozen, but that was totally worth it. After getting completely dumped on, we drove away from the snow towards Lee Vining and Mono Lake. From Mono Lake, we could see the famous tufas standing right in front of the giant mountains. Before the snowstorm came back, we headed through Bridgeport and the desert towards Tahoe. So we made it to the last destination of our 395 road trip here in Tahoe, and the sun's setting right now, and hopefully tomorrow morning we can go to Squaw to get some skiing in. So right now I'm gonna send up the drone, try and get some sick shots. next morning, we drove around Lake Tahoe towards Squaw. It's the last day of the trip, and right now we're just at Squaw getting some quick skiing laps in this beautiful May, snowy climate. So this should be fun. We're just gonna do this a little bit and then head back down the mountain. After spring skiing for a few hours, we packed up the ski gear and left for the final stretch. Four days and 754 miles later, we arrived in Chico. This was the Highway 395 road trip.